Welcome, Sagittarius. I'm very, very happy to have you here. I'm really looking forward to these mid-monthly readings. Thank you for joining me. So this is your mid-monthly reading for April 2022. It's good for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. I nearly said Aries then. Good for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and any significant Sagittarius placements. It is a general reading, okay? So whatever comes up in the energies is what comes up. It may apply for you with regards to love, career, personal development. You will have to see how it resonates for you to a certain extent. But if I see any particular areas coming up, I will let you know. This is a message for the Sagittarius collective, okay? Not every single message is necessarily going to resonate. Please take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? Don't try and force a reading to fit. If you're here, I do believe there will be something in the reading for you, however. Some little snippet or nugget or something that you need to hear, okay? I'm just going to do a past, present, future energies spread. I will probably at the end pull you a little oracle card. I don't know which deck I will go to. We will see, depending on how the reading pans out. We'll see at the time. I just want to say thank you before I pull you any cards. What deck am I going to go to for you, Sagittarius? Light Seers. Before I just get you any cards out, I want to say thank you to everybody who's liked, shared, subscribed and all that. It's just good because it does help the channel grow. It helps the messages get to people who might need to hear them. So please continue with your lovely support. If you haven't subscribed yet in particular, please feel free to subscribe. Okay. Oops. We've got the full moon coming up and I'm kind of looking for my astrology book to tell you what the energies of the full moon will be for you. So I'm just going to drop all my books on the floor. Is that what I'm going to do? Cool. Full moon is in Libra. So just got to pick my books up. Ooh, you got to see my face. Hi. My setup doesn't let you see my face. I'm not really that bothered about showing my face. It's just that I am bothered about showing you the cards. So I'm not really sure with where my desk is how I could really do both. It's knowing where my astrology book is now. I don't know what energies are relevant for you in the full moon, but hey, never mind. The cards will tell us what we need to know anyway. Right, let's get you some cards, Sagittarius. What do you need to know for the middle of April, Sagittarius? Thank you. What does Sagittarius need to know for the middle of April? Please, mid-April for Sagittarius, please. What does Sagittarius need to know? Thank you. I'm going to take those as past. I'm going to take these as present. This one wants to come out of the future. Maybe we'll come out face down. That's interesting. Apart from the first one, which was the Four of Cups. Four of Cups is kind of about apathy, disappointment. I'll show you the card close up. Let me just get you two more cards. Oh, I'm really hot all of a sudden. You are a fire sign, hey? Got you two cards there. And bottom of the deck, which is the overall energy of the reading, is the Hierophant. Let me know in the comments, right? If you're from the UK, let me know how you pronounce Hierophant. Hierophant. I'm never quite sure if I'm saying it. Cool. The Hierophant. Hierophant. Anyway, that's the bottom of your deck energy. Let's get these cards turned over you. Two of Cups in reverse. Alright, my lovely Sagittarius people. So it's kind of the Hierophant and the Page of Cups really for the overall energy of the read. I'll read these two cards together. when I bother to use a spread, which isn't all that often. But for these mid-monthly reads, I like to use this spread. I don't know why. So, this is what we've got for the overall energy of the read. Page of Cups in reverse here feels like not the best energy. I don't feel like it's your energy. It feels like someone who's kind of promising you things that they can't meet those promises. False promises. Feels like false promises. So the energies can always be reversed when I'm talking about these. I just do my best. This doesn't really feel like your energy, but it could be. So, yeah. You know, because you've got this kind of whole pigs might fly thing going on. It feels like this person who's making these promises to you, those promises will happen when pigs fly. It ain't gonna happen. It just ain't gonna happen, Sagittarius. But you're the Hierophant. I feel like this is your energy, to be honest. This, to me, this feels like a kind of level of maturity that you have over this Page of Cups energy. It kind of feels quite teacherish, actually. Some of you might literally be teachers. This energy could be from one of your kids, like as in you could be a mother or father, and this could be a child, or it could be like someone at work you're dealing with who's younger than you, something like that. I don't feel like it's bothering you too much, actually. I very much feel like you're rising above it. But you see, he's kind of just laughing at it. He's probably thinking, yeah, I used to say stuff like that when I was little too. It's that kind of rising above it energy that you've got. Anyway, let's look at the recent past for you, Sag. Four of Cups was out first and was very obvious. It came out face up, the rest of the cards didn't, but I'll show you what you've also got. You've got the King of Cups and the Nine of Swords. So this feels like disappointment with the Four of Cups here, like I said. Yeah, the King of Cups here, it's kind of very similar energy to what I've already mentioned here. You see, they've both got that calmness about them, that sense of rising above it about them. So like for me, this is kind of the glue that was holding you together in some sort of past situation, kind of your own emotional maturity, because I do feel disappointment in someone's behaviour, and to a certain extent anxiety as well. It does feel like this person's behaviour has to an extent kept you up at night, but not loads and loads, because like I really do feel you just like rising above it. I might call this reading that. We'll see how it progresses. Yeah. Wonder what happened there, Sag. Different for all of you, of course. You might have chose to distance yourself from this person, actually. Put a kind of healthy distance between you and this person, put healthy boundaries in place between you and this person. Especially because moving into the current energy, we do have the Two of Cups in reverse. I mean, that can be a literal breakup for some of you, but I don't think it is for a lot of you. I think it's more about putting in place healthy boundaries between you and another person. Could be a romantic connection. And underneath the Hierophant as well, we do have the Nine of Wands, which is also about boundaries. Yeah. Yeah, I feel you, in your current energies here, taking a step back, because this false promises are starting to do your head in. You know, whether that is a romantic connection, a work situation, even if it was the parental situation that I kind of picked up on earlier, which I think is relevant for some of you. It feels like a case of reclaiming your identity with the Ace of Swords here. Yeah, it feels like you could have got a bit lost in this. false promises energy. What's it called? There's a specific name for what I'm thinking of that people use. Oh, future something. When people kind of make promises to you about some great future that you can have together, and then they never come through on them. Oh, please mention it in the comments if you know what I'm talking about. There's a certain phrase that people have started using for it. I can't remember it. But anyway, I feel you actually like putting boundaries in place against this sort of energy, and actually taking a look at yourself and saying, well, actually, what can I put in place to bring about my desires for my future? Yeah, not relying on this Page of Cups person to kind of, you know, meet these promises that they're made that just feel totally pie in the sky, totally pie in the sky, pigs might fly, that type of thing. You could write a song about that, couldn't you? Pie in the sky, pigs might fly, that sort of thing. Right, let's move on to your future energy, Sagittarius. This is exciting. This is very exciting because you've got like three new beginnings cards out here. Death's in reverse, admittedly. Linked, you've got two come out in this spot. Linked to the Four of Swords in reverse. Let me just show you them. I like to show you the cards. If you're new to my channel, I like to show you the cards because I'd like to give the opportunity for the universe to speak to you directly. This is not all about what I sit here saying. I do honestly believe that, like, there might be certain synchronicities. You might look at a card and there might be a synchronicity in there for you, and the cards can speak to you directly anyway. You can pick up on the energy of the cards directly. I honestly believe that, and I really want people like to develop their own intuition in that regard, especially like this week. The energies of this week are like quite crazy for people awakening as well. So yeah, and anyway, Four of Swords, Death in reverse. So there's a lot of new beginning energy here. We've got the Fool. Fool's all about new beginnings, taking that leap of faith. Ace of Cups. The aces are about new beginnings. And then Death and Rebirth as well. This is about a metamorphosis, a transformation, which again, a new start. It could be a new start in love, with it being the Ace of Cups for a lot of you. It could be a new start within a particular relationship, not a new relationship altogether. But you see the way the Ace of Cups has come out underneath this Two of Cups like this, and I was speaking about putting boundaries in place. It could be that you putting boundaries in place, it's sort of given this person a bit of a wake-up call, and they're ready to kind of reflect on their own behaviour, and it might bring in kind of a new phase into your relationship that you feel you can work with. Could be something like that, but it also could be, especially if you're single, obviously, could be a brand new relationship coming in for you, brand new start. Yeah, with these two cards. These two cards, definitely. It might not exactly be a new relationship as such, though. It might just be a kind of real opening of your heart. Like you just feel love differently. I often start going down this route on this channel, and I don't know if anyone gets what I'm on about. Just a sense of loving it forward with the Ace of Cups and the Fool here. Like, even if you leave something behind here, I just feel like you're really open, and you see love not as a feeling or a thing that happens between two people in a relationship, but as a kind of energy. Oh my god, I'm just going to start singing Wet, Wet, Wet at you. For those of you who are in the UK, you probably know what I'm talking about. If you're not in the UK, I don't know if Wet, Wet, Wet ever made it in America. I feel it in my fingers, I feel it in my toes. Love feels all around me, and so the feeling grows. It's just a sense that love is this thing that's out there in the universe and it's flowing through you and you're loving it forward. I just get that sense from you, Sagittarius, because you've done healing. This is a card of healing and it's reversed. It's like you're coming out of that energy. And again, with this, like this, the death card alongside it, it's like a transformation. And this transformation allows you to kind of love it forward. This future energy is, oh, it's lovely. It's lovely. I'm going to pull you an oracle card to finish. It's been a nice reading for you. The energies this week are like, there's something. There's something. I never did get that astrology book to tell you about, like, kind of what stuff was affected for you. Maybe I'll look it up afterwards and put it in the comments. I don't want these mid-monthly readings to go on too long. Right, Sagittarius. Final message for Sagittarius, please. What does Sagittarius need to know for mid-April? Oh, you've got two. Ah, interesting. Swim away from this situation. I mean, that feels like, you know, this is what we were talking about before, this person who feels like they're making you false promises. I mean, I did say about putting in boundaries in place, so that feels like it very much relates to that. Like, we kind of had two cups cards, didn't we, when we were talking about that situation, two watery cards, and then a kind of watery card here has come out saying you need to swim away from the situation, so that makes sense. So yeah, that totally relates to that. I'm going to leave that there for you, and it relates to this King of Cups energy as well that I was saying. In fact, this whole quarter of the, no, that's quarter's not the right word, 4 out of, I don't know, half, third, oh, I don't know the maths. This whole section of the reading is cups, 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 water. I'm going to put that there. Makes total sense to me. You get me? Do you get me? Do you get me? Right, number 5. So number 5, it feels transformative, kind of like death and rebirth did. Got the Hierophant out as well. 2 5s. The actual wording, you can manifest your every wish. Yeah, I like that. I like that. It does feel related to this kind of energy here that I was talking about. Awesome, Sagittarius. I like that reading for you. Let me know in the comments if you know how to pronounce Hierophant and you're from the UK. And let me know anything else about the reading. Anything else about the reading that might have registered for you, might have been a synchronicity for you. She's in a library, but you can see the sky. What's that all about? That's something, isn't it? I'm assuming it's a library. I mean, no, it's a bedroom. I don't know why I said it's a library, just because of all those books. I love that. She's indoors, but she can see the sky. I think that's really cool. Yeah, okay. Thanks, Sagittarius. Feel free to like, share and subscribe and all that if the reading resonated with you. And I'll catch you next time, my lovelies. Bye.